everybody, welcome back to Captain Equine. Today we are going to, and there's cold water inside of each of the stalls, so that keeps them nice and cool. 3 stalls. Okay. Now let's go check on horses. Okay, McAdoo. So it looks like Mac's okay. Ways that I can see that he's doing all right are that he is sweating, which is really important. Sweat helps cool them down, and his nostrils aren't flaring too badly. So he's all right. 1 horse off the list. Next up is Atlas. Let's check on you. So his nostrils are flaring a little bit, but it looks like he's headed towards the misters in the stalls, so I'm not that worried about him. He is sweating, and he did work this morning, which means he's going to be a little bit out of breath. So I'll just double check on him one more time before I leave, but so far I think he's okay. Next horse is all the way back there, so this is going to be a minute. By the way, I'm muting it whenever I'm like walking because y'all don't need to hear me dying because of the heat. If y'all have any questions about anything, just let me know in the comments, as well as requests for videos, and I will make them all. Hello. Yeah, these are my horses, or some horses. How long have I been riding? I've been riding for 6 years. Hi, Pepe. Okay, so Pepe's nostrils aren't flaring, so I think he's good in this heat, which is surprising because he still has a bit of his winter coat. Odie Boy is also doing okay. He's sweating, which tells me that he's cooling himself down and his nostrils aren't flaring. These two just look like they're so tired of the heat. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our mare and other gelding. He's a gelding. We have 7 geldings and 1 mare. Our other two of our geldings are all the way over there. He's a standard bred as well. Here's our mare, who's panting pretty hard. She is in the shade, but I think I'm probably gonna have to grab a halter and bring her back after in a minute. Let's go ahead and check on Loki Boy. And Loki is also struggling a little bit. So yeah, these two are on the list to be brought inside in stalls to have water dumped on them and be directly in the fan. Thankfully, they're pretty close, so I don't have to walk all the way 5 acres in our first pasture to collect them, but it will be. Yeah, they're all struggling pretty hard. It's really hot out here, but thankfully, by Wednesday, the heat should cool down and we should start getting into some autumn-like weather. But it is the South, so how autumn can the weather really get? Okay. What do you do, English or Western? I do Western riding along with positive reinforcement training. Ooh, he's also gonna have to come inside. Guys, we have stalls open. Why are you staying in the heat? Okay. So, positive reinforcement training is where I mark behaviors to shape them into bigger behaviors with clicks and treats. It's sort of like clicker training with dogs is the best way to basically explain it. Western riding is basically I have a Western saddle and I use Western type movements such as, but not like roping, barrel racing. I specifically do barrel racing and such. That was not a great explanation, but that's the difference. I am currently doing heat pressure points on them. I don't know enough about these to really explain anything, but that's why we're sort of doing this awkward camera angles. Yeah. Probably gonna have to end this live pretty quickly. I want to check on Thunder real quick. But this is sort of a good example of the fact that you need to check on your horses frequently. I checked on them an hour ago and none of them had these problems, so it comes quick. Let me go ahead and check on Thunder, then we're going to go ahead and end the live because I need to go ahead and take care of all of these guys. Make sure they don't overheat. Here's Thunder, he's our one-eyed pony. Thank you so much for the sub. He seems to be panting a little bit, but not too bad, so whenever I come to get the rest of them, I'll grab him as well. He does barrel racing and all the such. He really is very unique. He can be a punk to anybody he can tell is an experienced rider, but the moment you put a kid on him, he's like, oh no, I need to take care of him. He also does a bunch of silly stuff. Thank you, he's a blue roan, so he's so pretty. Ollie wants to come say hello. And yes, roans are absolutely gorgeous. These two are not quite friends. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live so that I can get these horses hosed off. This was sort of just a little reminder for everybody to go check on your horses. It does not matter if you checked on them an hour ago. It's hot. You need to go check on them. Bye.